influencing him in Star Wars, and I remember them describing seeing, say, Fritz Lang's Metropolis and stuff like that. Films that were very significant in the structure of George's mind, and then later on to be applied in a small way in Star Wars. It was, and I know they went through that, some of the cameraman and the sound man and so on, together at Twickenham. I just wish, in many ways, I always thought if I knew more about American film, I would have played my scene faster. I think I was playing at an English pace in that scene.
What's the Japanese film that influenced him with the castle?
Hidden Fortress?
Hidden Fortress?
Hidden Fortress.
Hidden Fortress?
Akira Kurosawa.
Oh, the Kurosawa. Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, Yojimbo. I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Did you ever see it?
Yeah.
See the similarities of the inspiration?
I just see direct similarities.
Yeah, some ideas. Yeah.
There's also Buck Rogers.
Yeah, the old. Yeah. Original serial, right?
And also the the swashbuckling films from the old days.
Right. Yeah, with Luke and Leia swinging us like Errol Flynn and Robert and something like that.
And the whole lightsaber thing. I mean,
Yeah.
That's reminiscent.
Right, sure.
It's fascinating because now you've seen all the episodes that are going to be made. There's no holding the technological achievements. You've seen practically, the height of technical achievement. But back then, those X-wing fighters, for example, just because that relates to my scene in the cockpit, was so elemental. They were shooting with a 1920s, 30s camera. It was a very old camera. It was just a platform which was shaken to make it look like it. And there was an arc light going over the top with a light on it to make it the horizon, the look as though we're rolling on the horizon. So you see that? We weren't rolling, we were being shaken. And this light was just going around us. And that's as primitive, and they threw in, instead of a control board, it was an old Texas Instrument game that we were punching. That's as primitive as it was.
Yeah.
It was incredibly simple.
Yeah. That's probably why you guys grew up. Yeah, computers of today. Goddamn.
It was making up as you go a long time, and a lot of that stuff was just stuck together with tape.
Yeah, people ask me about the stormtrooper costume, and that at the back of my costume, if you would stand there and see it, there was duct tape. It was being held together with duct tape. Simply because when a piece would fall off, they didn't have time to mend it or anything. They would just, when you're filming, they just get the duct tape out and duct tape you together again. You can't see it from that perspective.
And then Bill Hootkins, who played Porkins, you may have heard Bill talk about it. He was stuck together at the back because no costume fit him.
He was in Batman as well.
Bill had a very good part in Batman.
Eckhart, Lieutenant Eckhart, I think his name was.
Yeah. But Bill had a very good part, and he did a film later. Bill is no longer with us, but at his memorial service, they played a lot from a film called The Magnificent Ambersons, which was redone. It was an old Orson Welles picture, beautiful Orson Welles picture. It was redone by Alfonso Arau, a Mexican, and it was a terrible. Alfonso had the wrong idea. Anyway, we did that in Ireland, and Bill had a wonderful part in that, and it was terrific. It was his last major film role. It was wonderful.
We didn't have any scenes in Star Wars together, but I worked with Bill on it. Bill played Fatty Arbuckle, and I played his manager in a film called Valentino.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right.
Which was a Ken Russell film, starred the dancer Nureyev. And that was a film that I did with Bill. That's funny how we all work together.
Yeah.
Well, Garrick and I did Spy Who Loved Me together as well.
Oh, yeah. Well, my name appears on it. Did you get in shot?
Yeah.
I tried not to be seen.
I'm diffusing the bond with it.
That's right. 6 weeks out there at Vinewood. Yeah. But the fact is, I had just done Mohammed, and I had played a leading part in that, and I didn't want to be seen running around playing an extra for Christmas money in the Bond film. So I tried to stay out of shot. So when there were 20 soldiers off the USS Wayne, 20 naval, whatever they are, I tried to be the last one picking up my rifle, and I don't think I'm seen at all in that film. Are you seen?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got to defuse the bomb with Roger Moore.
Oh, fantastic.
No, it wasn't that.
I was trying.
I remember on the, because this was the film that they built the James Bond set for, which a few years ago completely burned down.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
But when we were filming, they practically burned it down as well, because the special effects guys had put so much dynamite or so much fusing in the explosions they were going to do that there was a canopy that was above us, and it caught fire and it started fragmenting. And so all these bits of flame were dropping down, and Roger Moore's hair caught on fire.
Did
And he actually sued for that.
Well, we sued. We got 100 pounds each. But I was right behind Roger. I thought, if I'm going to be safe, I'll get out quick behind Roger.
Yeah.
Now we got to go because Mr. Doug Jones is waiting out there.
That's right. Thanks, man. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thanks.
Thanks. I appreciate it.